Hi everyone, my name is Kristjan Lind and I'm the CEO and founder of Bikeep. And surprisingly, I discovered recently that I've been in this role for more than 10 years already, though it feels like 10 months. It's been a roller coaster ride and very exciting. And today we just wanted to do a little look back and share this with you, what these past 10 years have been, because there sure has been a lot. When we started, we were just a small startup. Basically a bunch of mechanical engineers who had a problem. Our bikes got stolen, and as mechanical engineers do, when they have a problem they build a machine. So we built a smart bike rack, and we found considerable success with it because the interest was there, right? The biggest difficulty for us was that interest was everywhere, right? People wanted this product in California, in New Zealand, even in Belarus. I remember we did an implementation there. But in the beginning, our difficulty in expansion was like, how far from the office do we dare to make the installation? Because we have to go there, and not once, but we may have to go there to fix it. So I even remember when the first stations outside of our home city, Tallinn, were implemented, it felt risky. But I think for us, the true change came when we implemented the first stations in California. Because then it was clear that if something breaks up, we can't just go there. And for us to feel that we were ready for that meant that we were confident enough in our technology. And I won't hide the fact that we still had to go there to fix them. Yes, it still happened. But obviously it forced us and the whole company into the mindset that these things have to work independently of us, because we wanted to sleep in Tallinn while people wanted to park in California. And this really built a lot of reliability into the product. And thanks to that, we started doing implementations truly around the globe, because looking back at these 10 years, there's two things. I'm very disappointed how slow the progress has been, but I'm very surprised how steady it has been. All the cities, they continue moving. I predicted that there will be forerunner cities who implement everything really quickly and the ones who don't care at all. It hasn't been either. All the cities care, but they move slowly. I do think it's a nature of the industry and the nature of the cities that they have to move slowly, and over these 10 years we've seen many things that prove that cities need to move slowly. Around 2017-18 it was very hard to justify for the investors and for the community, why aren't we pivoting to a dockless bike share, because this seemed to be the new thing, or why aren't we providing docking stations for e-scooters, right? Years go by, we see that these may have not been the moves that stay, right? So this is why today in Bikeep we have incredibly long-term vision when we're building the equipment, and we have also incredible experience, because by date we have implemented these stations to, I don't even know the number of countries. I lost it at 33 and there has been some new ones after that for sure. Why we are able to implement to so many different countries is the fact that it is a new and a niche product, but as I said, everybody are interested to move. They just take their time. And something that we have also learned during this time is that the first machine that we built, the smart bike rack, this isn't the answer to all of the questions. That's why we have actually truly pivoted the company from a product-focused company into a solution provider. Because what we realized that what makes us unique in the global scale is the IoT systems inside the smart bike rack. And rather than us going to Canada, US, New Zealand, Australia, or even Sweden, Finland, and trying to compete with the local providers, we thought, how can we collaborate? Because the industry in this sector is still very small, and the collaboration is what's truly needed. We are not under impression that we are sitting in Tallinn and we know how to make bike parking happen in Sydney. People in Sydney know best what's best for the Sydney. But what we know best is the technology, what we can build, and in collaboration with the local providers, we can truly build the best product for the local market. So that's why today our business actually has two main sides. One is that we collaborate with infrastructure manufacturers who build bike lockers, bike hangers, bike rooms, bike racks, charging stations, any kind of hardware for micromobility device parking. And we enable them with our IoT so that their hardware becomes smart, connected, so that the cities can unify all of the different deployments that they do across the city into one management platform. Because what we found out is that, if the industry has so many different players, it's also a headache for the city. They don't want to see 100 different solutions. They need to see some sort of unification. And this is what Bikeep is. It's unifying all the different bike parking equipment for the user and for the city. To do this, we collaborate with various players, but from the city's perspective, we give them the full catalog of look, these are the different products available, and if the product you want is not in here, then we'll expand the catalog. It's very, very common that the city is I like this specific model of bike parking, can we make it work with your IoT? The answer is always yes. This is actually the most common way how new products are added to our catalog and portfolio. And in this process, we've understood that we actually become the advisors to the city, because we are in a unique place where we see this kind of equipment in use in different locations, and we can bring these use case examples to the cities and to our distribution partners. And this is definitely what I believe to be the future of bike parking for the cities. That the city is not locked with a single hardware, because a single hardware will not make it work. You will need different things, and over the last 10 years we've seen different kind of vehicles pop onto the streets, and I'm sure that this space will only accelerate. We cannot truly imagine what kind of devices will be out there for the good old bicycle. The bike will be there definitely. More e-bikes, there will be innovations on the bike, but the bicycles will be there. This is the one thing that has been unifying through this 10 years. So we are providing the systems for the city to deploy the different kind of hardware, for our local partners, for them to actually have the variety of products in their portfolio, so that when they are looking at their city and say look, here in this street corner we need a type of a bike locker. Here in that area we need some sort of bike hangers or bike rooms, or our partners can be very innovative and very creative, and that's what we love about them, that we are able to work with them. And that's also a value that we are looking to provide to the partners, is this flexibility in innovation and working with them. This is what we are known in the industry, and people often are very surprised how true our cooperation is, but it's always on the level that we continuously have to check-in calls with them. We know what the aspirations of each of us are, and through the shared goals we really build mutual business success for each other. And that's, I guess, what I'm looking the most out of the next 10 years, is how to create this mutual business success to these various global companies. So how to bring all of this together, because already today we are mediating US manufactured bike lockers to Iceland, for example, that are equipped with Estonian produced IoT systems. Right? But this is truly the best combination to launch there. And I'm looking to set up so many more of these, because these are exactly the kind of examples of the global cooperation where people can perform in what's their best in order to bring the most value to the user. Because the value from the users doesn't come from us sitting in our office and thinking we know what's the best. The value from the user is coming from the grassroots level, from the cities where we need to deploy. So that's why we are looking forward for the new partner contacts who reach out to us and say, I see what's missing in my city. How can we build it? And together with the existing and new partners, we want to build the future of bike parking for the devices that will be out there. Good old bicycle and everything else that will come in the next decade or two. Looking forward to establishing a contact with you via Kristjan@bikekeep.com, or if you can't spell that one, then info@bikekeep.com.